Hi everyone, Sam here, owner of Titanium Archery Products. The Element X line of stabilizers has evolved and developed considerably over time since we introduced it. If your experience with the Element X stabilizers is with that of previous generations, you really don't know what you're missing out on with our new models. We have 5 standard options available. Powder coating is what's applied to these. We have tap camo in fluorescent green. We have tap camo in orange. Tap camo desert tan. And tap camo olive green. Those are our 4 tap camo options. We also have a 5th option, which is by far our most popular and best-selling option, and that is the matte black. It's a wrinkle powder coat. It's called wrinkle, but it actually feels quite smooth to the touch. It diffuses light in multiple directions, so it does not have glare. With these choices that we offer to people, we give you something that should suit every bow setup out there. And we found that people are responding so positively to the upgrades, the changes that have been made with these stabilizers. And I'll highlight some of those changes for you so you can get a sense of what it is you get when you go to our website and you purchase one of these products. 6, 8, 10, and 12 2-inch increments. What you get from us is a stabilizer that's measured from the back of the outsert to the front of the 3 included end weights. You also get the 2 included decals. Now, a number of people have asked over time about decals. They, I think, assumed in some cases decals weren't included. It is listed on the website that they're included unattached so that you can line them up in the correct locations after it's installed on the bow. We do have additional decals available if you would like to buy them. The end weights, as I mentioned, these are measured from back of outsert to front of end weights. You get 3 of these end weights included with every stabilizer. The end weights thread off easily. You could use an Allen key on the front here to thread the entire assembly off. If you wanted to, you could also then adjust the weights themselves, take a weight off, add weights. As you can see, I have them separated out here so you can see the gapping between them. They all come off. And because of the amount of exposed thread that you can get, the depth of the threading in this aluminum outsert, you can add more weight easily. You could run out to, say, about 6 ounces without a problem on this stabilizer. Some people do feel the need to run more, especially if it's being used as a side stabilizer. It's likely that more than 3 ounces would be used. When used as only a front stabilizer, we find that people typically do about 2 to 3. So don't assume that because you get it from us with 3 end weights that that is how it must be used. You might find that that is ideal for your setup, but setups vary dramatically from individual to individual. So because it is subjective, take the time to shoot, observe the results, and maybe even go to the point where you would have video done of yourself shooting your bow and go back over that video and analyze it. See what is giving you the best overall hold beyond just what you're observing through your own peep sight. Look at accuracy at longer distances. Don't judge the setup or the stabilizer on 20-yard shots. Judge it on 40 if possible and beyond, even much beyond that. That will give you the best indication of truly how consistent and how accurate you have your setup. So you get that. You get a very direct and open channel to us. That's something else that, may not be apparent. It certainly isn't something we can list in the product specs, but that is something you get with us. With every product, you get a direct and open connection to our company, to me, to answering of questions, to interaction, to response. Customer service is of this, really, I can't stress enough. It is of the utmost importance. It is of a high degree of priority to us. And that is something we will give to you with your patronage, your expenditures on our products. That's something we give to you. And it must always remain as something we offer to our customers. So 6 through 12, you have your 5 choices as standard patterns. We don't do custom finishes, we don't do custom lengths, but with these choices you get a little bit of everything. So as far as upgrades and what has changed since Element X was launched, one thing is very notable is the rear outsert. It is a much slimmer profile. It is also a different alloy of steel now. It has a very thin powder coat applied. We also have a new style of end outsert that is aluminum and it's anodized. So those changes have contributed to the base weights dropping. And when I say base weight, I'm referring to the stabilizer as measured without weights. So the base weights are as such. You have a 6-inch, which is 3.25. Your 8-inch comes in at 3.75. And then we have the 10-inch model right here, comes in at 4.25 ounces. And a 12-inch comes in at 5 ounces. That is the base weight without the 3 end weights included. This is a flexible design in that you have a low enough base weight, but you also have enough base weight to suppress effectively energy coming from the riser and to handle it effectively. Titanium alloy brings some very unique aspects to the forefront here and offers things that other materials can't. Inside of these stabilizers, essentially to the very end, is Vortex material. That is a protected proprietary formula. We don't divulge too much about it, but I can tell you that it contributes greatly to the damping and energy absorption effects of these stabilizers and other products that we manufacture. Lastly, I'm going to get to a bow here. This is the TAP Edition Ridge 34. We love these bows. We love Athens. These bows have proven since the beginning of last hunting season, 2018's hunting season, have proven to be highly successful for me. I'm really pleased to be offering a TAP Edition Ridge 34 this year through our website. It comes with titanium cable guard, titanium string stop. Highly recommend you check these guys out and check our version of this bow out. Now, the stabilizers, how this is set up, I get a lot of questions. People are curious, especially if they haven't been using side stability in the past, about how to set that up, about how much weight they think they should use, or I think they should use. I get that question, and that's not an answerable question for everyone. In other words, I can't give you the same pat answer to apply to all these scenarios. It will depend on the style of shooting you do, what it is your intended purpose is, and largely on what you are getting from that bow. That being said, we do recommend to start with about a 1-to-2 ratio from front to back. So in this case, I'm slightly over 1-to-2. I have 2 ounces on the front, 10-inch stabilizer, and I have 5 ounces on a 10-inch stabilizer. That is a really ideal setup for this bow and for 3D purposes, also for hunting. I use a side stabilizer for all my bow hunting. This is something you can adjust to. It's not as difficult to get adapted to it as you might think. It is not difficult at all, in fact. And once you're used to it, it just becomes second nature. And it will give you dramatically increased consistency, ability to hold very steady, and long range accuracy. You will see that with the side stabilizer. So if you're watching this video right now, you may very well be on our website because we do have this video embedded with our product. If you're on the YouTube channel, if you happen to see this through Facebook, go to our website, titaniumarcheryproducts.com, and view the products, take a look at all the specs. I've put a considerable amount of time into detailing what it is that goes into these products. If there's something there that is confusing or needs clarification, by all means, reach out. We'll answer the question for you. But I do believe that the majority of questions will be answered if you peruse the website and take your time sifting through the information that's there. Once again, Element X has massively improved. It is the choice for the serious bow hunter or 3D shooter. Thanks.